In this module, we'll be talk about how to manage the leads in a Dynamics 365 CRM. I'm just opening into the slideshow. So learning objective is we'll be understand the basics of the leads qualification process. We'll be go through the different options to create a leads. We'll be talk about the BPF, business process flow to manage leads. Some of the important areas will be explored practically. Another is we will be explore the different views, why we need to use the views. So what is the process of qualify and disqualify leads? Also, I will walk through practically we can create the leads manually. Also, we can create the leads by importing the XLS file. So let's jump into the manage leads. So let's understand what is mean by lead. If someone is interested in your product or services, they show interest that they are going to buy your product or service in the future. This is called as a lead. So this is the typical life cycle of the sales. So first we are going to the first module. This is the leads. After that, the opportunities, quote, order, invoice, and the sales process will be complete. I hope that you got idea the what is mean by lead. So how leads are generated? Typically in marketing, the leads are generated in a different ways. Like the salespeople have exchanged their business card and they have exchanged the contacts, or someone has shown the interest that they want to know more about your product. They want to know more about your service, or your company has a website and you are running an ad campaign on a Google. Someone is searching in a Google and found that you are ad there. They click on the ad and it is redirected to the your website. So after visiting on a website, they have read some information, but they want some more information. So they click on the contact and they fill the information, their email ID, their phone number. So this is called as also a lead generated to the website. Also on social media, you posted some information on social media, and someone shown the like or show as a created likes, or someone has shown the interest on social media. So like this way, the companies are generating a leads. I hope you got the idea what is mean by lead. So let's move to the next section. Move to the some of the key terminologies. I'm just opening the slide. Before jumping into the sales model, let's understand some of the key terminologies in the sales, or we can see in the businesses. So first is who is a customer. So customer entity is nothing but the individual or company who receive, consume, buy a product or services. from the seller. There are two entities. One is a seller and one is a buyer. So both, like seller also the customer and buyer also a customer. Suppose you have buy something or some camera from the Amazon. So Amazon is a seller and you are as a working as a buyer. So you act as a customer to the Amazon. But Amazon also manufacturing some of the product and they also manufacturing from the some of the customers. So this is the way we can say that okay, individual or company receive, consume or buy a product or service called as customer. So let's understand the types of customers. So there are three types of customers: B2B, business to business; B2C, business to consumer; and third is a hybrid. So what is the B2B? In B2B businesses, customer are other businesses. Just example, solar manufacturing solar panels to the bulk retailers. So in this case, the customer are other businesses because a retailer is buying solar panels from the manufacturer. So these two businesses are the customers. So this is the B2B business model. So second is the business to consumer. So consumers are individuals. Like you buy some grocery from the Amazon or you buy coffee from the top coffee shop makers. So customers are individual here. Third is a hybrid model. Customers are individual or businesses also. Suppose there is an automotive repair shop is there. So in this repair shop, they are buying some repairing item or some of the instruments from the manufacturer, or we can say that from the sellers, or they are providing the services. So this is called as a hybrid model. Next is a sales life cycle. We'll be talking on next model. In this model, we'll be learn about the sales life cycle. Typically, the sales life cycle having 1 to 6 methods or 1 to 6 processes. Every lead is going into the different phases to convert into the customer. So let's understand each and every phase in a details. So first phase is a prospecting. Salespeople need to identify the potential customer. Who is the potential customer? So how to identify the potential customers? Like suppose someone is visited to your website and they have shown the interest in your product or services and they want more information. So second step after identifying the potential customers, we need to create the contacts in a CRM. So salespeople will find the best ways to connect with the potential customers. They need to set up the meetings. They need to call them to understand their needs. So this is called as lead. So lead is converted into the qualified prospect. So in qualified prospects, salespeople understand more about the potential customer. They will be learn more about the potential customers. In the fourth step, this qualified prospect converted into the nurture prospect because the salespeople learn or educate about their product or services to the potential customer. They will be educate them how this product or service is improve their life or how it is solving their problems because business is nothing but the solving problems. In a fifth stage, the salespeople presenting offers or overcome any objections are there because the up to 1 to 4 the prospect is ready to buy your product or service. So in a fifth step, the salespeople presenting offer or discount on sales or product or services. They are educating them how they are better than other competitors, how they are providing the better offers than others. And the customer will be buy your product. Let's move to the practical part. I'm going to walk you through how to create leads manually, how to importing the leads using the Excel sheet. And there is a third way also where like we can convert the email activities to the leads. So there are three ways to create leads in a dynamic 365. So let's understand the first way like manual lead creation. I'm just opening the dynamic 365 sales model, and this is the unified interface which is like throughout every device we can like consistent on mobile also, on laptop also, or tablets also. So on the left side, this is the leads. So you are able to see the phone icon is there, and you are able to see the my open leads, right? So this is called as a view. We will talk in next slide that about the different views, why the views are created. So let's first understand like how we can create the new lead in dynamic 365 sales. So on the top, there is a new button is there. So there are two important things we need to add. These are the mandatory things like topic and second is the last name. If you are not able not added any topic, so system will be give some error there like topic is a required field, right? Or last name is a required field. So let's add some information here. So I'm just adding John requires more laptops. So this is the topic like salespeople easily recognize that okay, what is the need for customer. So we'll be talking the product about atom base or work base or service maintenance base. So I'm just selecting it as atom base because it is atom laptop. So first name is John. and last name is a Doe. So we can add some title like manager, or we need to contact business, right? So I'm just adding that something 10 numbers. So same, I'm just copying it and entering here, and just some email address, John Joe @abc.com. We can add the company information or website here, right? So street address, like whatever the information we got from the leads, right? It is important that we can add as much more information because it is easy to qualify the leads. So I'm just clicking on the save and close. Yes. So you are able to see that the John Doe, the new lead we have created here. And after selecting the new lead, we can edit it, we can qualify, disqualify, delete, we can share, or we can assign the contact or some other salesperson to handle this lead. We'll be talk each and everything in a upcoming videos. I hope that you got the idea how we can create the lead manually in Dynamic 365. So in the next module, let's talk about how we can import the lead. We have learned how we can move the leads into the opportunity section, how we can convert the leads into the opportunity. I have created this is the separate section to learn more about the opportunities in a Dynamics 365 sales. Learning objectives are opportunity overview. I will show you the different ways to create the opportunities. You already know how we can. You already know the one of the way to create the opportunities. There are different ways to create the opportunities. I will show you how to manage the opportunity. We'll be learn about the opportunity life cycle. So we got the complete idea about the lead. Next section is the opportunity. Opportunity means a qualified lead interested in your product or service. They have shown the interest to buy your product or service, and the opportunity is created. So key points are, this is the opportunity means a potential sale, or it's a forecasting of the revenue. Opportunity converted to the customer. Organizations using the opportunity to forecast the revenue of the company, because this is the sales uh, we can say the sales queue, right, which is converted into the revenue. When lead is qualified, an opportunity record is automatically created. So I will show you in a system how we can create the opportunities. So basically there are three ways to create the opportunities. Like we can create them manually, or we can convert the lead into the opportunity, or activity also converted to the opportunity. In next section, I will walk through practically how we can create the opportunity. We have talked about theoretically how the lead qualification process, or how we can move the lead from qualification stage to the develop stage. So in this video, I'm going to show you practically how we can move the lead from one stage to the another stage, or how we can qualify the lead. So ultimate goal is convert the lead into the opportunity and convert opportunity into the customer. So let's jump into the system. In this system, I have just selected one sample lead and I need to convert these leads into the opportunity. So this lead is pending from last 4 days, and whatever the necessary actions or appointments or research the salespeople need to do, it is already done. And this lead is shown the interest to buy product. So now this lead needs to move into the opportunity. So after opening this lead, on the top you are able to see this is the qualify process, right? So this is the qualify button you are able to see. Just click on this qualify button and system will be take some time, and yes, this sales lead automatically converted into the opportunity. So you are able to see the timeline also. The qualified by is showing my name and it is converted into the opportunity. The stakeholder also automatically added here. Stakeholders means who is going to buy or who is going to take the decision to buy product. And yes, this is the time to celebrate because we have converted our first lead into the opportunity. So if you click on the business process flow also, it is showing that who is the existing contact or existing account, what is the purchase time frame, what is the estimate budget is there. We'll be learn everything about how automatically the estimate budget is calculated. I'm going to show you how we can define or create the products in a dynamic 365 CRM. So this lead is converted into the opportunity. I hope that you got the idea how we can convert the lead into the opportunity or how we can qualify the lead. So in this module, we'll be import leads using the Excel sheet template. It is not necessary that we can get all the leads by just exchanging the cards or through the website, right? Or through the automation. Salespeople love to create the leads contacts into the Excel sheet and they want to import the leads in a bulk. I'm showing you how we can import the leads. So this is the Excel sheet we have created. I'm just opening it and I will show you how we can import the leads in a bulk. So this is the template I downloaded from the Dynamic 365 sales model. We need to add the topic, first name and last name. So others field like email, website, business phones, home phone, these are not mandatory. So if you have the information, it's well and good. We can add all this information here and we can import the information in a sales model. So after adding the information, I'm just closing this and just moving to the Dynamics 365 sales. So we need to click here and we need to import the sales, right? So I'm just uncheck it. Okay, so yes, after uncheck the open leads, the menu is different, right? So just click on the import from Excel. After clicking on import on Excel, I need to choose a file which containing the information. I'm just clicking on the leads click on the next. So it is showing the file size, and also duplicate means it is suppose some data is already available, right? So we can say that okay, we need to allow duplicate, yes or no. So I'm just keeping as a default no. And suppose you want to review the mapping also, right? So you just click on the review mapping, and it will be show that the how these fields are mapped with the Excel column. So topic is mapped to the topic, last name is mapped to the last name, right? And suppose something is not matched with the Excel sheet template, so we can just click here and we can select the field, but everything is matched here. So you are able to see that the correct icon here. So I'm just saying that okay, finish import, and the job will be run in the background to import the file. We can track the process also. Just click on the track progress and just click on the OK. It will take some time to import the data. So this is the job I just added, right? So just click on the lead.xls, and it will be show all the information, all the properties, size, right? And it will show the like it's if some records are fail or success, right? Or partial failure. All the information about the job will be get that. So just wait for some time to import this file. You need to be refreshed like after some time to know that the file records are imported or not. At the bottom you will be get the result that success, failures, totals. So let's wait for some time. We'll be talk about lead management lifecycle. What is the lead views? What is the main section in a leads? We'll be talk about the leads qualification process. Please note that every lead is going through the qualification process and depends on the different tasks or different meetings, or like depends on the meetings invite, or what we can say that depends on the leads follow up. The lead is converted into the customer. So it is not necessary that every lead is converted into the customer. Some of the leads are qualified, some of the leads are disqualified. Initially, some like customers, or we can say the potential customers, show the interest in your product or service, and after some of the meetings and several phone calls, they drop the interest in your product or service, or they find another competitive product, right? So this is the lead management life cycle. Like every lead is going to the qualification process. So in this video, we'll be talk about how we can identify the stakeholders, or how we can set up the phone calls, or how we can set up the meetings. What is the leads views? What is the main sections? What is the lead qualification process is there? So let's meet in the next section. We'll be talk about the leads views. We'll be talk about the different open views, open or close views, why we need to create the leads views. So let's meet in the next section. In this video, we'll be talk about the lead management life cycle. Section is a leads view. So we'll understand why the leads views are created. How many views are created when the Dynamics 365 sales module installed. Will we go practically and learn how we can see the open leads, how we can view the closed leads, how we can view the all leads. So views are nothing but the filters we have applied on the table. Like as some Excel sheet you have open in Excel, and we need to search the data depends on the some of the dates, like created date or like close date. So like this way, Dynamics 365 CRM model will be provide the functionality. We can create a different views to identify the data in a system very easily. So let's go through the system and let's see that how we can search the data very easily. So this is the Dynamics 365 sales model, and you are able to see on the top there are different system views are created. So these are the default views created when the Dynamic 365 sales model installed. So my open leads, all leads, campaign leads, close leads, leads I follow, or leads open this week, last weeks. We can search the data depends on the some condition. Suppose I want to see like my open leads. So I can just click on my open leads, and all the leads the system will be show. Suppose some manager want to see my closed leads. I just click on the closed leads and the system will be show all the closed leads. We can also create a different views depends on the status or dates. I hope that you got the idea that why the leads are created in a system. So let's meet in a next model. First part, like leads views, we have seen in last video. The next section is that main sections in the lead life cycle. I will show you what are the main sections in a leads life cycle. So there are, like I can say, there are four sections are important in a lead life cycle. First is a like timeline. Second is a relationship assistant. Third is a stakeholders, and fourth is a BPFS. So I'll walk through in a system that these different areas or main sections in a leads model. So let's jump. So this is the leads section. Suppose I have just click on just my open leads and just click on John Doe. The system will be open this user interface. On the top, you are able to see the name of the lead. We're able to see the summary, details, files attached with the particular leads. And you are able to see in a red or orange format, like this is a leads opportunity or qualify, develop, propose, and close. This is the business process flow. Why business process flow is important? Because it is a defined process. So every salespeople have to be or must be follow this process. Every lead has to go to these processes. They need to be first qualified, or then develop, then propose, and then the lead will be closed. So this is the automation, we can say, business process flow. In the middle, you are able to see the timeline. Suppose this is the lead and I want to set up the meeting, or I want to send the email, or I want to make a phone call, I want to create a task, booking alert, or I want to create a session. I just click on the appointment and I want to talk regarding the current opportunity. John requires more laptops. So yeah, I can say that, okay, John requires laptops. And the start time, end time, the home time I can define, like, okay, so how much time I need to talk with. So I can just say that, okay, 1 hour I need to talk to convert this lead into the customer. I just click on the save and close. And the system will be automatically create the record for this particular lead. So it is lead appointment is created, you can see that it is showing the active, right? Suppose I have made the appointment and I talk with this particular lead, so I can just close it, right? Or I can delete it. So another section is the stakeholder. Who is the stakeholder, right? So I can assign the stakeholder here. So who is going to take the decision? So it is not important, like not necessary that the okay, whatever the lead we have captured, John Doe, right? He is able to take the decision to buy the product or service. Though some other people from the company will be take the decision. So we can create the stakeholder here. Or another is a competitor. We need to know who in the market selling the same product. So we can do the same analysis. We can add the data here. So it is very easy to identify or do the analysis of the competitors. We can add the existing competitor. So there is a flow. You are able to see the flow. We will be talking in the next video like what is the flow. So actually this is the automation. We can say that automation we can apply on different entities. Just example, some leads I have added in a system. So automatically it will be sent email to our manager. So these are the sections very important, and we'll be moved to the next module. This is the important video, or this is the important lesson for all of you, because in this video we'll be learn about the lead qualification process, how we can qualify or disqualify the leads, how we can convert the leads into the opportunities. So this is the lead qualification process. Just assume that like the business card is received at the trade show, like some leads, there is a trade show is there, and the salespeople will be exchange the business card, or the potential customer have exchanged the business card at the trade show. So after that the lead is entered into the system. So some research has done on this particular lead, then several phone calls or meetings have set up with the potential customer. I'm talking about the potential customer because the potential means the lead is not converted into the opportunity yet. This is just only lead. So after several meetings, after several phone calls, there are some many discussions are there, what the customer needs are there. The salespeople will identify or do the research on the lead. There's a face-to-face meeting with the lead. We need to understand what the customer want. We need to tell the customer how the product or service will be solve their problems. Will be discuss the advantage or disadvantage of products, and then this lead is qualified. After the qualification of the lead, automatically the opportunity is created. This is a developed stage. First is a qualified stage and second is a developed stage. So this is the process that how we can convert lead into the opportunity. In the next video, let's practically move the lead into the opportunity. We have talked about theoretically how the lead qualification process, or how we can move the lead from qualification stage to the develop stage. So in this video, I'm going to show you practically how we can move the lead from one stage to the another stage, or how we can qualify the lead. So ultimate goal is convert the lead into the opportunity and convert opportunity into the customer. So let's jump into the system. In this system, I have just selected one sample lead and I need to convert these leads into the opportunity. So this lead is pending from last 4 days, and whatever the necessary actions or appointments or research the salespeople need to do, it is already done. And this lead is shown the interest to buy product. So now this lead needs to move into the opportunity. So after opening this lead, on the top you are able to see this is the qualify process, right? So this is the qualify button you are able to see. Just click on this qualify button, and system will be take some time, and yes, this sales lead automatically converted into the opportunity. So you are able to see the timeline also. The qualified by is showing my name and it is converted into the opportunity. The stakeholder also automatically added here. Stakeholders means who is going to buy or who is going to take the decision to buy product. And yes, this is the time to celebrate because we have converted our first lead into the opportunity. So if you click on the business process flow also, it is showing that who is the existing contact or existing account, what is the purchase time frame, what is the estimate budget is there. We'll be learn everything about how automatically the estimate budget is calculated. I'm going to show you how we can define or create the products in a dynamic 365 CRM. So this lead is converted into the opportunity. I hope that you got the idea how we can convert the lead into the opportunity or how we can qualify the lead. How the opportunities are created in a Dynamics 365 sales model. There are different ways to create the opportunities. Like previously also I have talked, like manually we can create or we can convert the leads into the opportunity, or activity also converted to the opportunity. Let's go to the system and I will show you how we can create the opportunity manually. You just need to click on the opportunities, and on the top you are able to see the new button, and automatically the opportunity form will be open. So it is asking for the topic. We can say buy 3000 mobiles. Who is the contact, who is buying to who is going to buy, right? So I can say that John. So account name is, I just selecting any account name. The purchase time frame when they are going to buy, so next quarter they have shown the interest, they are going to buy in next quarter. What's the budget amount? So I'm just entering the budget amount, and depends on the currency it will be show the currency icon here. If it is in USD, it will be show the USD icon. And it is a purchase process, like how it is the purchase process, like it is individual or committee or unknown. Like I can say individual. Description, I can add some description. And this is the forecast category, like this is like opportunity forecast category, like pipeline, best case, on loss, right? So these are the opportunity forecast category. We can enter all the information here and just click on the save, and this opportunity is created. It will take some time to save the data in a system, and like this way the new opportunity is created here. Automatically the system will be show here, like this is the stakeholder, and it will be show this is the qualify, right? And if you click on the next stage, automatically it is going to the develop stage, and it will be show like when these move qualify to the develop stage, and it is showing the minute also. On the top we can select as this opportunity, as we can say okay, this is a close as on or it is closed as a lost. So we'll talk in the details in the next video. So this is how manually we can create the opportunity. Also there is a one way, like there is another way to create the opportunities, that okay, this is the lead is there, and we can convert this lead into the opportunity. Just you need to click on the qualify, and automatically the lead is converted into the opportunity. So these are the ways we can create the opportunities in Dynamics 365 CRM. So if there is a duplicate is there, so it will be show duplicate account or a contact mail that exists. So I can say, okay, ignore and save. So it is processing, and the system will be save the data and see automatically the by 200 computers is converted into the opportunity. So we learn how we can create the opportunities manually and how we can convert leads into the opportunities. We have talked about theoretically how the lead qualification process, or how we can move the lead from qualification stage to the develop stage. So in this video, I'm going to show you practically how we can move the lead from one stage to the another stage, or how we can qualify the lead. So ultimate goal is convert the lead into the opportunity and convert opportunity into the customer. So let's jump into the system. In this system, I have just selected one sample lead, and I need to convert these leads into the opportunity. So this lead is pending from last 4 days, and whatever the necessary actions or appointments or research the sales people need to do, it is already done. And this lead is shown the interest to buy product. So now this lead needs to move into the opportunity. So after opening this lead, on the top you are able to see this is the qualify process, right? So this is the qualify button you are able to see. Just click on this qualify button, and system will be take some time, and yes, this sales lead automatically converted into the opportunity. So you are able to see the timeline also. The qualified by is showing my name and it is converted into the opportunity. The stakeholder also automatically added here. Stakeholders means who is going to buy, or who is going to take the decision to buy product. And yes, this is the time to celebrate, because we have converted our first lead into the opportunity. So if you click on the business process flow also, it is showing that who is the existing contact or existing account, what is the purchase time frame, what is the estimate budget is there. We will learn everything about how automatically the estimate budget is calculated. I'm going to show you how we can define or create the products in a dynamic 365 CRM. So this lead is converted into the opportunity. I hope that you got the idea how we can convert the lead into the opportunity, or how we can qualify the lead. In last two videos, we have seen the two ways, like convert the leads into the opportunity, and how we can create the opportunity manually. In this video, let's explore how we can create the opportunity from the activities. What you need to do, you need to click on activities under my work, and it will show the my activities. So I can click on the task, like this is the task I have created, sales literature for recent price list. I just click on this activity. This is the task I have created for some of the leads. So everything is discussed, and this like after discussion, several discussions, the customer, potential customers is agree to buy a product. What you need to do, you need to click on the three dots, and you need to just click on convert to opportunity. and all the records regarding to this customer is moved to the opportunity. I'm just clicking on the who was the customer, right? And I just click on convert. Automatically the activity is converted into the opportunity. So I'm just clicking on OK, and yes, you are able to see the activity is converted into the opportunity, and the stakeholders, contacts, the system will be recognized regarding this activity, and automatically it is added to the particular fields. So like this way, we can convert the activities into the opportunities. How we can close the opportunity as a lost? Sometimes it happen that the lead is qualified, like suppose the lead is qualified, right? And the opportunity is created. Your sales team will be talk with the prospect, or like we can say the potential customer. You have shown the demo to the potential customer, like you have discussed the like in several meeting the advantage or disadvantage of the product or service, but because of the some reason the potential customer don't want to buy your product or service because they want to go with another competitor. They like the other products which the other competitors are selling. So Dynamic 365 CRM is providing the functionality to close the opportunity as a loss. So let's move into the system and let's see how we can close the opportunity as a loss. So just click on the opportunities, and on the top you need to select the open opportunities, and we can select this audio equipment opportunity. Like after several discussions, unfortunately this opportunity is lost, so we can close this as a lost. We can just click on the close as a lost, and some revenue because of the loss this opportunity, right? So some revenue we have lost, right? And the close date is today's date. So who was the competitor, right? So we can if there is a competitor is there, then we can just add the competitor or description. Any description we can just add here, right? So whatever like the reason we have lost the opportunity, right? And we can just close it as a lost. So just click on the OK button, and this opportunity is moved from open opportunity to the close opportunity. So like this way we can close these opportunities. So we can close the open opportunity because of some reason, like it is closed, right? So means we can close this opportunity as closed. So automatically we can see the opportunities move from open opportunity to close opportunity. So we can just click here like lost opportunity is there, right? So it is lost, right? So audio equipment, we're able to see it is like showing actual close date is today, right? So audio equipment opportunity we have lost. So like this way we can close the opportunities. This video, let's explore how we can reopen the opportunity. In the last video I have shown that how we can close the opportunity as a lost because of the some reason our potential customer want to use the product of the competitor, and we have closed the audio equipment opportunity. In this video I will show you how we can reopen the lost opportunity. It's happened that the potential customer shown the interest in the competitor product, right? And after using the product, they found some of the bugs in the product, right? And they want to use the our products, our company product. So they have contacted us, and yes, we have already created opportunity for audio equipment, right? So salespeople will be reopen this opportunity because already all the information is captured here. So I'll show you how we can reopen the opportunity. So this is the opportunity we have lost, like we have closed this opportunity as lost last time. So just check this opportunity, and there is on top there is a reopen opportunity is there. If we reopen this opportunity, we'll be make this opportunity as active, and we'll be start working on this. Then we'll be like create a codes, right? And we can convert this potential customer into the customer. So like this way we can just click on the reopen opportunity, right? And yes, it is moved to the open opportunities. See here, we are able to see the lost opportunity is moved to the open opportunity. I hope that you got the idea how we can reopen the opportunity. Now we are in the phase of the presenting the quote to the customer. So this is the third phase, like this is the, we can say, a formal proposal we need to send to the customer. So they will be sign the quotes, and we can release the order. And after releasing the order, we can present the invoice and we can dispatch the order, right, to the particular customer. So quote is nothing but the formal proposal which contain all the information about the product, some of the clause, or it is contain the discount or dispatch date, all the details in the we can add in the quote. So there are different ways to create the quote. First is like we can create the quotes manually also, but the best way is that we can create the quotes from the opportunity. Why? Because when we create the quotes from the opportunity, all the price information, important details automatically added into the quotes. And when the quotes is created, the initially the quote status is the draft, and after creation of the quote, we need to activate the quote. And once the quote is activated, we cannot modify. Means some changes into the quote or some product, we need to change some quantity for the product. So we cannot activate the previous code, right? We need to create, we don't need to be create the new code, but we need to revise the code. So automatically the new version of the code is created. So this is like opportunity life cycle. We have learned lead, qualified, right? So everything like meeting is scheduled. We had the products, and we need to present the code. We need to present the code to the particular customer. We need to activate the code. We need to present the code, and after the code acceptance, we need to dispatch the order. So in next video, we'll be talk about practically how we can add the code into the opportunity.